Hey y'all, this is Lou Temple. You know me as Axel on The Walking Dead, and you're watching Rocking Dead with Eric Broadbent on Rocking Dead TV. You follow me?
Hey everyone, Eric here from the AVH and Gear TV network, and of course, Rocking Dead, back with you today with our first video of 2019. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all my Rocking Dead family a very happy new year and hope you all had a wonderful and safe New Year's celebration. We've all got lots to be grateful, thankful, and excited for here in 2019. First, we're all alive, so what else can we ask for, right? Second, it's a new year which we can own should we decide we want it bad enough. Whatever you want in 2019, a new home, car, maybe just an upgrade of a bigger TV, new job, whatever you want, go and get it. I'll be the first person to say that you can do it. Okay, so no real spoiler warnings to be issued here, but before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I will ask you to hit that subscribe button right now and join not only the Walking Dead family, but also our Rocking Dead family. As I always say, I will work just as hard to keep you as a subscriber as I did to get you as one. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the music in The Walking Dead. So as some of you know here, the series here on the channel, Rocking Dead I'm referring to, was spawned by way of a column that I used to write for the Walker Stalkers some years ago. It was very short-lived, but had potential to be something really unique and exciting. That was until, of course, the Walker Stalkers blew up into an international success and kind of forgot about me. Trust me, I hold no resentment towards them, even though I have tried to reach out to them on numerous occasions. Hey, it's all good. I know they have bigger things to do. But Rocking Dead was created to showcase and discuss the music side of the hit TV series The Walking Dead, and that is exactly what we are here to talk about today. So recently, headlines were made from various e-news outlets where guitarist Slash, of Guns N' Roses fame and of course a very successful solo career, announced that he had submitted music to The Walking Dead to be included on television, but to his surprise was rejected. I'll go on the record in saying that Slash is held rather high in my list of favorite guitar players, so this story is rather close to me and my own interest for several reasons, which we'll get into in this video. In the early onset of The Walking Dead, the majority of music in the show was more that of cinematic scoring, emotional undertones, while very successful, mind you, in pulling you emotionally down whatever path the writers wanted to steer you towards, but for the most part contained no commercial, hit, or contemporary artists. As much as that may leave you scratching your heads as to why, well, we'll explain. You know, when you see some of your favorite movies like Star Wars, remember the memories we had of those movies as kids? I mean, think back. Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, they were not household names like they are today, blockbuster household names. We remember the movie for its characters and story. That being said, new sequels to the shows feature many successful actors of today, for example, Samuel L. Jackson and other familiar names. But with no disrespect, and I love Sam Jackson, but you think of the actor more than you do the show, and you think about all the work they did outside of Star Wars other than what they did in Star Wars. That's where The Walking Dead was and is smart. Just like George Lucas casting regulars of the day, The Walking Dead's music supervisors were one smart cookie. The reason why I can relate to this story is I too had submitted music to be included in The Walking Dead and even had friends in high places on the inside, working at AMC, working for the show, helping to make this happen, but sadly it was not meant to be. So in the case of Slash, an original composition was recorded using his electric guitar, unplugged mind you, via microphone of his cell phone. He in turn sent it in to somebody at The Walking Dead's music department. Slash had been quoted as saying, "You know, when I listened back to the recording, I couldn't even believe I had the balls to send it in. There was no way anybody else would have been able to understand what I was hearing in it." An interesting side note, the song in question here that Slash had sent to The Walking Dead is now known as The One You Loved Is Gone on his new solo release, Living the Dream. In title form alone, The One You Loved Is Gone screams The Walking Dead, as all our favorite characters have lost loved ones again and again and again. So if it were on the merit of title alone, there would have been no reason for Slash's song not to make it into The Walking Dead. But one small thing prevented that. Slash himself. Slash is too public a figure. His sound is just as recognizable as his top hat and hair. I don't know for a fact whom exactly The Walking Dead received Slash's demo, more than likely an MP3 sent via email, as it was recorded on his phone, but the chances are it was received by someone at Super Music Vision. Super Music Vision, headed up by Thomas Golubich. I just love the play on words Super Music Vision as opposed to what we refer to in the credits as Music Supervision, is the music supervision company behind blockbuster hits not only for The Walking Dead, but for Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, SEAL Team on CBS, Amazon's The Tick, and other greats. So in the end, I agree with their decision to reject Slash's submission, and I really believe Slash probably gets it and understands the rationale as well. Like mentioned earlier about George Lucas and Star Wars, The Walking Dead does not want to date itself, and they go about that in many ways. They do not cast the world's most famous actors. Sure, that is arguable to a point, and many have played in moderate to big roles, but they aren't the 5-time Oscar winners. They take the exact same approach with the music. And like I've said in other Walking Dead videos here on the channel, the soundtrack to each show in song and score is equally as much a character on the show as our leading faves like Rick, Carol, or Daryl. There are no lines, but the score is just as emotional as any dialogue from any on-screen personality, and in some cases, even more so. Long story short, I thought this would be an interesting story to share with you today, and it also shows you that the team behind the music in The Walking Dead cares about making this show something that we can watch 20, 30 years from now and still enjoy and not be tied down to a particular date and time, and that especially includes the music contained within the show. I hope you enjoyed this video today. It's a short one, and if you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on all post notifications. Lastly, don't forget, we have James Chen, who plays Cal on The Walking Dead from season 6 through present, coming up as a live guest on Monday, January 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern. That will also be 6 p.m. Pacific. It'd be a great chance for you to ask James a question about The Walking Dead in our live chat. Happy New Year once again to all of you, and until next time, cheers.